One of the earliest groups of meat-eating dinosaurs was the coelophysids. This group evolved during the late Triassic and is named after a well-known small theropod called Coelophysis. These early theropods typically had long, slender skulls and light skeletons which were built for speed. An older term for this group was Podokesauridae, but this term has fallen out of usage as the original fossil remains of Podokesaurus were destroyed in a fire and thus cannot be used for classification. Coelophysids may be related to another theropod group that included the famous carnivore Dilophosaurus, but this is disputed. The Coelophysidae group included several small species of meat-eating dinosaurs during the late Triassic and early Jurassic, including Syntacus, Procompsognathus, and Segisaurus. Procompsognathus, meaning before Compsognathus, was a genus of coelophysids that lived during the late Triassic period 210 million years ago. It was a small dinosaur, measuring 1.1 meters in length and only weighing as little as 1 kilogram. It is one of the earliest and most primitive members of the group, although its anatomy was typical of the coelophysid group. One of the primitive features were 5-fingered hands, and this feature was gradually lost in meat-eating dinosaurs. Later forms of theropods typically had 3 or 2 fingers, including the Tyrannosaurus. Procompsognathus was a carnivore that inhabited the semi-desert Triassic landscapes of Central Europe, where it would probably have hunted small lizards and insects. Fossil remains of Procompsognathus were discovered in Germany in 1909 in the Lowenstein Formation. Segisaurus, meaning lizard from Tsegi Canyon, was a later genus of coelophysids that lived during the early Jurassic period in North America. It was also a small, lightly built dinosaur, only reaching a meter in length. It was a swift-running biped that had rather short forearms and sharp, clawed fingers. The fore and back legs of Segisaurus were like those of coelosaurs, including Compsognathus from the late Jurassic. However, it did possess a collarbone in one shoulder, which is a rare feature in dinosaurs. Segisaurus is thought to have probably preyed on small vertebrates, including lizards and amphibians or large insects. However, it is difficult to be certain about its diet as its teeth have not yet been discovered. Fossil remains of Segisaurus were discovered in 1933 in Arizona, near the Tsegi Canyon. They were described by Dr. Charles Camp in 1936. These fossil remains consisted of an incomplete skeleton, including pieces of back vertebrae, ribs, shoulder girdles, and parts of arm bones, but no skull.